We're being tracked.
Pockets loaded, rocket loaded, can't let's rock and roll this. Time to go, lock, stock, and two smoking.
Prime Video has been quietly adding some incredible movies lately, and almost nobody seems to be talking about them. While everyone focuses on Netflix and Disney+, Prime Video has been stacking some seriously good films behind the scenes. From classic thrillers and legendary horror to mind-bending sci-fi and action that still hits hard today. So if you're trying to figure out what to watch tonight, we've got you covered. Today, we're counting down 15 hidden movie bangers on Prime Video. And trust me, the top 5 include a psychological masterpiece that literally changed cinema forever. Let's get started. Starting off the list is one of the most legendary war movies ever made, The Great Escape. Set during World War II, the story follows a group of Allied prisoners locked inside a heavily guarded German prison camp. Instead of waiting for the war to end, they begin planning something incredibly ambitious, a massive escape involving hundreds of prisoners. The film features an unforgettable cast including Steve McQueen, James Garner, and Charles Bronson. But what really makes the movie special is the tension. Watching the prisoners secretly build tunnels, forge documents, and outsmart their guards creates suspense that still holds up decades later. And of course, the iconic motorcycle chase with Steve McQueen remains one of the most famous action scenes in film history. Next up is a war film that flew under the radar when it first released, Hart's War. The story takes place inside a German prisoner of war camp where an American soldier suddenly finds himself involved in a murder trial. Instead of traditional battlefield action, the film focuses on a tense courtroom drama inside the prison camp itself. Bruce Willis plays the commanding officer trying to maintain order, while Colin Farrell must defend a fellow soldier accused of murder. As the trial unfolds, the story reveals deeper themes about loyalty, prejudice, and sacrifice during wartime. It's intense, emotional, and far more gripping than many people expect. At number 13, we have one of the most underrated thrillers ever made, Blow Out. John Travolta plays a sound technician who accidentally records audio evidence of what might be a political assassination. At first, it seems like a strange accident, but as he analyzes the recording, he begins to realize that something much darker may have happened. The deeper he digs, the more dangerous the situation becomes. Directed by Brian De Palma, the film builds paranoia and suspense brilliantly as powerful people attempt to silence him before the truth comes out. It's stylish, tense, and packed with unforgettable moments. Next up is another suspense classic from Brian De Palma, Dressed to Kill. The film begins with what seems like a simple story involving an affair, but after a brutal murder inside an elevator, the story transforms into a chilling mystery involving a mysterious killer. What makes the movie stand out is its incredible visual storytelling and atmosphere. De Palma uses long suspenseful sequences, clever camera work, and unexpected twists to keep viewers constantly on edge. It's stylish, disturbing, and filled with tension from start to finish. Coming in at number 11 is one of the most famous horror films ever made, Carrie. Based on the novel by Stephen King, the movie follows a shy teenage girl who grows up under the strict control of her deeply religious mother. At school, she becomes the target of relentless bullying from her classmates. But Carrie has a secret. She possesses powerful telekinetic abilities, and when she's pushed too far, those powers explode in one of the most unforgettable climaxes in horror history. The film perfectly blends emotional drama with supernatural horror, making Carrie both tragic and terrifying. Even decades later, its final act still shocks audiences. Breaking into the top 10 is a brand new release that was recently added to the platform, The Bluff. Set in the Caribbean during the 1800s, the movie follows a former pirate trying to leave her violent past behind. But when dangerous enemies from her old life return, she's forced to fight again to protect her family. The film mixes intense action sequences with a strong survival story, creating a gritty adventure that keeps the tension high throughout. It's fast-paced, visually impressive, and perfect for viewers looking for a modern action thriller. Definitely delivers. Next up is the high-octane action thriller, Shadow Force.
You took the thing I love most. And isn't he the thing that you love most?
The story follows two former Special Forces operatives who fall in love and decide to leave their dangerous organization behind, but their past refuses to let them go. Soon, they find themselves hunted by the very group they once worked for, forcing them to go on the run while protecting their young son. With intense action and high stakes, this film looks like it could become one of Prime Video's biggest action releases. At number 7, we have the gripping historical thriller, Valkyrie. The film tells the true story of a secret plot inside Nazi Germany to assassinate Adolf Hitler and end the war. Tom Cruise plays Colonel Klaus von Stauffenberg, the officer leading the dangerous mission. What makes this movie so powerful is the constant tension. Every step of the plan could fail at any moment, and the consequences would be deadly. Even though many viewers know the historical outcome, the film still manages to create incredible suspense. It's a fascinating look at one of the boldest resistance efforts during World War II. Number 6 is the intense survival thriller, The Shallows. The story follows a surfer who travels to a remote beach looking for the perfect wave. But after a sudden shark attack leaves her stranded on a small rock just meters away from shore, the situation quickly becomes a fight for survival. Blake Lively carries the entire film with a powerful performance, as the tension keeps rising minute by minute. With minimal characters and a simple setup, the movie still manages to create some of the most nerve-wracking suspense you'll see in a survival thriller. Entering the top 5 is the nostalgic sci-fi mystery Super 8. The story follows a group of kids making a homemade movie when they witness a massive train crash late one night. But the crash releases something mysterious and dangerous. As strange events begin happening around their town, the kids realize that the government may be hiding something terrifying. Produced by Steven Spielberg and directed by J.J. Abrams, the film perfectly captures the feeling of classic 80s adventure movies. It's exciting, emotional, and full of wonder. At number 4, we have the movie that launched one of the biggest zombie action franchises ever, Resident Evil. The story begins when a deadly virus escapes inside a secret underground laboratory run by the mysterious Umbrella Corporation. Soon, the entire facility becomes overrun with terrifying creatures. Milla Jovovich plays Alice, a mysterious woman who wakes up with no memory but quickly becomes humanity's best chance of survival. The film mixes horror, sci-fi, and action to create a fast-paced monster thriller that helped redefine the zombie genre for a new generation. Taking the number 3 spot is Hannibal, the chilling sequel to one of the greatest thrillers ever made.
He killed 3 policemen while in custody. Tearing the face off one of them, and he will kill you too.
Years after the events of The Silence of the Lambs, the brilliant but terrifying Dr. Hannibal Lecter is living in hiding. But when an old enemy begins hunting him down, his past comes back to haunt him. Anthony Hopkins once again delivers a mesmerizing performance as one of cinema's most unforgettable villains. The film is darker, more intense, and filled with shocking moments that fans of psychological thrillers will definitely appreciate. At number 2, we have a true masterpiece, The Silence of the Lambs. The story follows FBI trainee Clarice Starling as she seeks the help of imprisoned serial killer Dr. Hannibal Lecter to catch another murderer. What follows is one of the most gripping psychological battles ever put on screen. The conversations between Clarice and Lecter are filled with tension, intelligence, and pure menace. The film became a historic success, winning 5 Academy Awards, including Best Picture. Even today, it remains one of the most influential thrillers ever made. And finally, the number 1 hidden Prime Video banger is the mind-bending sci-fi thriller 12 Monkeys. The film takes place in a future where a deadly virus has wiped out most of humanity. A prisoner played by Bruce Willis is sent back in time to gather information about the mysterious group responsible for releasing the virus. But as the story unfolds, the lines between reality, memory, and madness begin to blur. With an unforgettable performance from Brad Pitt and a dark, complex storyline, 12 Monkeys is one of the most fascinating sci-fi films ever made. It's strange, unpredictable, and absolutely unforgettable. And there you have it, 15 hidden movie bangers currently on Prime Video. So if you were struggling to find something good to watch tonight, your watch list should now be completely full. Now tell us in the comments, which movie from this list are you watching first? And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, subscribe to ReelRanks, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next movie ranking. Because trust me, there are still plenty more hidden gems waiting to be discovered.